What is up, everybody? I am Kenneth Thapslap, welcoming you to another episode of Fireworks Mania modding for Dummies. This is episode 1, Navigating Unity. And yes, you will need to know how to work Unity in order to use it, because I don't expect you to actually just do this stuff automatically. You need to actually learn it. So with that in mind, this short episode will be going through the basics of controlling Unity. Now, so what you see in your Unity project is this something more or like this. We have the inspector, we have projects and consoles, we have the hierarchy. We will definitely need all three of these, at least project, hierarchy, and inspector. Now, what I want you to do in your Unity project is to spawn a 3D object. To do so, you right-click on your mouse, create 3D object, cube, and it should appear straight on, straight away, right here. And you'll see things in the inspector like what the position is, what the rotation is, and what the scale is. Very helpful because it actually tells you what you want to do and what you want to do with it. But we're not going to worry about Inspector right now. We want to learn about how to navigate through Unity. So using your right mouse button, this one right here, I want you to look around this 3D space by clicking inside this window, the scene window. Not this window. This doesn't work, nor does this work. Only this works in order to see it through it. And to pan what you're seeing, go ahead and use the middle mouse button. This one right here, in case you don't have one, I don't know what to tell you. Some people don't even have scroll wheels on their mouse buttons, and they don't have a click button. But if you do, you can pan this cube right and left, so you can see how you what you can pan. We can look, we can view, and we can pan. So this is great. Notice up on the top, you see this little thing changing. If you click on this little square here, it will change perspective to ISO. This is very helpful when you want to see the 2D space around stuff, and you can actually orbit it easier. To turn it off, you just click on it again and it comes back to perspective. To see a certain point of view, you can use one of these little colored cones. If you don't see it right away, just click another one and it will pop up like thusly. You can view the right side, you can view the top side, and you can view the front side. And you can still view it and just, navigate your Unity. So what I want you to do as your assignment is to actually make a 360 view of your cube or a sphere and just play around with it. Come back to me. I believe that's how you navigate through Unity. Now you're probably wondering about this little inspector over here, and I'm going to tell you about it. First, we have the transform. Transform basically tells it where it's located. For example, if you set this position to all 0, it will go to the origin of the grid. Speaking of grid, you probably want to turn it on, which is right in this little location right here. Toggle it and it will appear, and you will see it's actually on the origin of this grid. So that's pretty cool. Rotation, you can basically rotate this any direction you want. For example, if you just put everything over here in rotation 45 by 45 by 45, you'll have a nice little rotated cube, which is neat. Scale changes the scale of things. Let's make it insanely big. 100 by 100 by 100. Just 3 reasons. Alright, so now you're thinking, what do I do? I can't see my screen and I can't see the cube. What I want you to do is double click cube and it will autofocus it for you. Isn't that cool? And the same applies to inverse. So if it's too small, for example, back to 1:1, double click it, it autofocuses. So I think that's a neat feature. Now, I believe that is it for today. If you have any more questions about Unity or want to know anything about all this, we will get to it in the next episode. But until then, I bid you and your household peace, and I hope you learned something today. Class is dismissed.